Let me ask you something. What's the difference between those who struggle financially and those who create massive wealth? Is it luck? Is it talent? No, it's mindset. Your beliefs about money, success, and opportunity shape your financial destiny. If you think small, you live small. But when you shift your mindset, when you start seeing possibilities instead of limits, everything changes. The way you think controls the way you act, and the way you act determines the results you get. So, if you want to build unstoppable wealth, it starts with reprogramming your mind for success. Who's ready to break through? Your mind is the ultimate asset. It's the driving force behind every financial decision you make, every risk you take, and every opportunity you recognize or miss. Most people believe that wealth, success, and financial security come from external factors, the right job, the right connections, or even sheer luck. But the truth is, everything you have or don't have starts in your mind. Your mindset is the foundation upon which your financial future is built. Think about two people who start at the same place in life. Same education, same resources, same opportunities. One of them thrives, building wealth, achieving financial freedom, and creating a life of abundance. The other struggles paycheck to paycheck, never quite breaking free. What's the difference? It's not intelligence, it's not luck, it's the way they think. The first person sees opportunities where others see obstacles. They believe in their ability to create value, to take action, and to build something meaningful. The second person is trapped in a cycle of limiting beliefs, focusing on scarcity, fear, and the idea that success is something that happens to other people. Your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions shape your results. If you believe money is hard to get, you will subconsciously act in ways that confirm that belief. You will hesitate on investments, you will underprice your skills, and you will avoid taking the necessary risks to grow. On the other hand, if you believe wealth is created through knowledge, action, and persistence, you will start making decisions that align with that belief. You will seek opportunities, educate yourself on financial growth, and take strategic risks that move you forward. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant, you will eventually harvest. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and hesitation, you will reap a life of struggle and missed opportunities. If you plant seeds of confidence, discipline, and strategic thinking, you will reap financial growth, success, and abundance. But here's the catch. You must actively cultivate the right mindset. You must be intentional about what you allow into your mind. The books you read, the people you surround yourself with, the conversations you engage in, all of these shape your beliefs about money and success. If you are constantly hearing that the economy is terrible, that wealth is only for the lucky, or that financial security is out of reach, those beliefs will take root in your mind. But if you fill your mind with stories of those who have built wealth, strategies for financial growth, and the mindset of abundance, your entire perspective will shift. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that financial success is about working harder. Hard work is important, but mindset dictates the direction of that hard work. You can work 80 hours a week and still struggle financially if your beliefs and strategies are flawed. But if you work with the right mindset, focused on growth, opportunity, and smart financial moves, then even a fraction of that effort can lead to massive results. The key is not just effort, but aligned effort. You must make sure that your actions are taking you in the direction of financial freedom, not just keeping you busy. Your emotions play a massive role in your financial decisions. Fear keeps people from investing. Doubt keeps them from starting a business. A lack of confidence makes them settle for less than they deserve. But when you master your mindset, you gain control over your emotions. You learn to take action despite fear. You develop the ability to move forward with confidence even when the outcome isn't guaranteed. And that is the key to financial success. Taking calculated risks, learning from mistakes, and continuously improving. At the end of the day, your mind is either working for you or against you. It is either the greatest tool for building wealth or the biggest obstacle holding you back. The choice is yours. If you want to change your financial reality, start by changing your mindset. Shift your beliefs, take control of your thoughts, and align your actions with the principles of financial success, the moment you do that, you'll realize that wealth isn't something you chase, it's something you attract by becoming the person who is capable of creating it. Emotions are the invisible forces that shape our financial decisions. Whether we realize it or not, every choice we make about money is influenced by our emotions. Fear, confidence, doubt, excitement, and even guilt. Some people believe that financial success is purely a numbers game, built on logic, strategy, and careful planning. While those factors are important, they are only part of the equation. The truth is, your emotional state has a far greater impact on your financial future than any spreadsheet or budget ever could. Think about the last major financial decision you made. Maybe it was an investment, a career move, or a big purchase. What drove that decision? Was it confidence in your ability to generate more wealth? Or was it fear of missing out? Were you making a choice from a position of strength, or were you acting out of desperation or uncertainty? Most people don't realize that their emotions are running the show. They think they are making rational decisions, but in reality, they are being controlled by subconscious fears, limiting beliefs, and past experiences with money. Fear is one of the biggest emotional barriers to financial success. Fear of losing money, fear of making the wrong decision, fear of stepping outside of the familiar. All of these keep people stuck. It's why so many never invest, even when they know it's the smart thing to do. It's why people stay in jobs they hate, afraid to take a risk on a better opportunity. It's why some hold on to their money so tightly that they miss out on the chance to make it grow. Fear creates paralysis, and in the world of finance, standing still is often the biggest risk of all. But just as fear can hold you back, confidence can propel you forward. When you truly believe in your ability to create and manage wealth, you start making decisions from a place of power rather than weakness. Confidence allows you to take calculated risks, knowing that even if something doesn't go as planned, you have the ability to adapt and recover. It pushes you to ask for the raise, to start the business, to invest in opportunities that others are too scared to touch. Confidence isn't about ignoring risks, it's about believing in your ability to handle them. Doubt is another emotion that destroys financial potential. When you doubt yourself, you hesitate, you second-guess your choices. You delay action, waiting for the perfect time that never comes. And in that hesitation, opportunities slip away. The most successful people aren't the ones who have all the answers before they start. They are the ones who take action despite uncertainty. They trust themselves to figure it out along the way. Your emotions around money aren't just shaped by your personal experiences. They are also influenced by the people around you. If you grew up hearing that money is scarce, that investing is risky, or that financial success is only for a lucky few, those beliefs are deeply ingrained in your subconscious. Even if you logically know they aren't true, they still affect your decisions. That's why it's so important to be aware of the emotional patterns that are guiding your financial life. The good news is, just as emotions can hold you back, they can also be trained to work in your favor. The key is to become aware of how you feel about money and start rewiring those emotions. Instead of letting fear dictate your actions, use it as a signal to prepare and educate yourself. Instead of allowing doubt to stop you, reframe it as a challenge to build confidence through experience. And instead of letting past failures create hesitation, see them as lessons that have made you wiser and more capable. Mastering your emotions doesn't mean ignoring them. It means learning to control them so they don't control you. It means making financial decisions based on strategy rather than impulse. It means recognizing when fear or doubt is creeping in and consciously choosing to move forward anyway. When you do this, you shift from being reactive to proactive. You become the kind of person who doesn't just survive financially, but thrives. At the core of financial success is the ability to manage your emotions effectively. The people who build wealth aren't just the smartest or hardest working. They are the ones who have learned to control their fear, strengthen their confidence, and take action even in the face of uncertainty. When you train yourself to master this emotional game, financial success is no longer something that feels out of reach. It becomes something you create. Step by step, decision by decision, with full control over your future. Your beliefs about money shape your financial reality. Whether you realize it or not, the way you think about wealth, success, and financial opportunities determines the actions you take or don't take. Most people grow up with certain ideas about money that are deeply ingrained in their subconscious, often passed down from parents, society, or past experiences. Some people believe that money is scarce, that it's difficult to earn, or that only a lucky few get to experience financial freedom. Others believe that wealth is created through value, strategy, and the right mindset. The difference between these two beliefs is not just theoretical, it determines who struggles financially and who thrives. If you believe that money is hard to come by, your actions will reflect that belief. You will hesitate to take opportunities, underprice your skills, and avoid investments because of the fear of losing money. You will operate from a place of scarcity, always thinking that there's never enough. And this mindset will keep you trapped in a cycle of financial struggle. On the other hand, if you see money as a tool, something that can be created, multiplied, and used to generate even more opportunities, you will approach financial decisions with confidence and intelligence. You will take strategic risks, invest in yourself, and seize opportunities rather than fear them. One of the biggest limiting beliefs people have is that they are not good with money. This belief keeps them from learning, growing, and making smart financial decisions. But the truth is, nobody is born knowing how to build wealth. It's a skill that can be developed just like any other. The people who succeed financially aren't necessarily smarter or more talented. They have simply taken the time to educate themselves, develop good financial habits, and change the way they think about money. Instead of saying, I don't know how to invest, they say, I will learn how to invest. Instead of saying, I can't afford this, they ask, how can I afford this? This shift in thinking may seem small, but it has a profound impact on financial outcomes. Your mindset determines whether you see opportunities or obstacles. When a new investment, business idea, or financial strategy presents itself, some people immediately think, that's too risky, or that's not for me. Others think, how can I make this work? The first mindset closes doors, while the second one opens them. This is why two people can look at the same opportunity and one will see a path to financial freedom, while the other will see nothing but uncertainty. Many people also grow up with the belief that wealth is only for certain types of people, those who are born into it, those who are exceptionally lucky, or those who are naturally gifted in business. But history proves otherwise. Some of the most successful entrepreneurs, investors, and self-made millionaires started with nothing. The difference wasn't in their circumstances, but in their mindset. They refused to accept limitations and instead focused on developing the knowledge, skills, and strategies necessary to create financial success. Rewiring your beliefs about money starts with awareness. Pay attention to the language you use when talking about finances. Do you say things like, money is the root of all evil, rich people are greedy, or I'll never be able to afford that? These statements might seem harmless, but they reinforce a negative relationship with money. Instead, start adopting empowering beliefs. Money is a tool for freedom and impact. Wealth is created by delivering value, and I am capable of financial success. When you shift your mindset, you shift your financial future. It's also important to surround yourself with the right influences. If you are constantly listening to people who complain about money, fear investments, or believe that success is impossible, those beliefs will seep into your mind. But if you spend time learning from those who have built wealth, reading books on financial success, and surrounding yourself with people who think abundantly, your mindset will begin to change. Success leaves clues. Follow those who have already walked the path you want to take. One of the most powerful things you can do to transform your financial mindset is to take action. Too many people wait until they feel ready before making financial moves. But the truth is, action creates confidence. Start small, read a book on investing, open a savings account, start a side business, or invest in a course. Every small step reinforces the belief that you are capable of handling money wisely and growing your wealth. The more action you take, the more confident you become, and the more your financial reality begins to shift. Your beliefs are not set in stone. You have the power to change them. The moment you decide to rewire your mindset about money is the moment you take control of your financial destiny. Instead of being limited by fear, scarcity, or self-doubt, you begin to operate from a place of possibility, opportunity, and abundance. When you change your beliefs, you change your actions. And when you change your actions, you change your financial future. Massive action is the key to massive results. The difference between those who achieve financial success and those who stay stuck isn't intelligence, luck, or even opportunity. It's action. Most people spend their lives waiting for the perfect time to take action, waiting until they feel ready, waiting until they have more knowledge, more money, or more confidence. But the truth is, waiting is what keeps people stuck. Success doesn't come from overthinking. It comes from doing. The people who achieve real financial freedom are not necessarily the ones who know the most. They are the ones who take bold, consistent action, even when they don't have all the answers. Too many people have dreams of financial success, but never back those dreams up with real action. They read books, listen to podcasts, and think about starting a business or making an investment, but they never actually take the leap. They tell themselves they need more time, more research, or more certainty before they start, but no amount of preparation will ever replace action. The most successful people understand that action is what creates clarity. You don't need to have all the answers before you begin, you just need to start. Every step you take teaches you something, and every experience you gain builds the confidence and knowledge you need to move forward. Fear is one of the biggest reasons people hesitate to take massive action. Fear of failure, fear of looking foolish, fear of making the wrong choice. It all leads to inaction. But here's the truth. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every wealthy person, every successful entrepreneur, every great investor has failed at some point. What sets them apart is that they didn't let failure stop them. Instead, they used it as a learning experience, adjusted their approach, and kept going. The biggest risk isn't taking action, it's doing nothing. Staying in the same place, never trying, never taking a chance, that's what guarantees failure. One of the most powerful things you can do to transform your financial future is to create momentum. Action leads to more action. When you start making moves, even small ones, you begin to build confidence. The first step is always the hardest, but once you take it, the next step becomes easier. This is why the most successful people don't just take action once. They take action consistently. They don't wait until they feel motivated. They create motivation by moving forward, even when they don't feel ready. They understand that progress, even if it's slow, is always better than standing still. Many people believe that success requires one big dramatic move, but in reality, success is built on small, consistent actions taken over time. You don't have to start with $1 million business or a huge investment. You just have to start. If you save a small percentage of your income every month, it compounds over time. If you invest in learning a new skill, that knowledge builds and opens new doors. If you take the first step towards starting a business, each step after that becomes easier. It's the daily habits, the small, repeated actions that create massive results in the long run. Taking massive action also means being willing to do what others won't. Most people settle for average because they only do what's comfortable. They avoid challenges, stick to what's familiar, and stay inside their comfort zones. But real success requires stepping beyond what's easy and doing what's necessary. It means waking up earlier, putting in extra effort, and taking on challenges even when they're uncomfortable. It means making sacrifices today to create a better future tomorrow. The people who achieve financial freedom are the ones who push themselves beyond their limits, who take on bigger goals, and who refuse to accept mediocrity. Another key part of taking massive action is being willing to take responsibility for your financial future. Too many people blame external factors for their situation, the economy, their upbringing, their lack of resources. But blaming external circumstances only keeps you powerless. The moment you take full responsibility for your financial life, you gain the power to change it. Wealthy people don't wait for someone else to fix their problems. They take action to create their own opportunities. They understand that their financial success is in their hands, and they refuse to let excuses hold them back. At the end of the day, the only thing standing between you and the financial success you want is action. You can have the best ideas, the most knowledge, and the biggest dreams, but none of it matters if you don't take action. The people who succeed are not the ones who have it all figured out from the start. They are the ones who take bold steps forward, learn from their experiences, and keep pushing forward no matter what. If you want massive results, you have to take massive action. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start now. Your environment has a profound impact on your mindset, your financial decisions, and ultimately your success. Whether you realize it or not, the people you surround yourself with, the conversations you engage in, and the information you consume shape the way you think about money, wealth, and opportunity. If you want to create financial success, you must take control of your environment and make sure it supports your growth rather than limits it. Most people are unaware of how much their surroundings influence them. They absorb beliefs, habits, and attitudes from the people around them without even realizing it. If you spend most of your time with people who complain about money, believe wealth is only for the lucky, or focus on what they can't afford rather than what they can create, those beliefs will seep into your subconscious. Over time, you start to adopt the same mindset. And that mindset shapes your financial future. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with people who think differently, who see opportunities instead of obstacles, who take action instead of making excuses, who believe in growth rather than limitations, you start to shift your perspective. You begin to think bigger, act more confidently, and make financial decisions from a place of strength rather than fear. The saying, "you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with," holds true. If you want to elevate your financial future, start by elevating the people you associate with. One of the biggest reasons people stay stuck financially is that they are trapped in an environment that reinforces scarcity. This isn't just about people, it's also about what you consume. If you constantly watch negative news, read about economic downturns, or listen to stories about financial struggles, your mind becomes programmed to expect difficulty. You begin to focus on problems rather than solutions, on limitations rather than opportunities. But when you intentionally expose yourself to positive, empowering, and educational content, you start to develop a new perspective. You begin to see possibilities instead of roadblocks. And that shift in thinking leads to different actions, which lead to different results. Creating a powerful environment starts with awareness. Take a step back and evaluate the influences in your life. Who are the people you spend the most time with? Do they inspire you to grow, or do they drain your energy with negativity? What kind of information do you consume daily? Does it educate and empower you, or does it fill your mind with fear and doubt? Once you identify the elements of your environment that are holding you back, you can start making intentional changes. Start by surrounding yourself with people who are financially successful, ambitious, and growth-oriented. If you don't have access to these kinds of people in your immediate circle, seek them out. Attend seminars, join mastermind groups, participate in online communities, and network with those who have achieved what you aspire to. Even if you don't have direct access to wealthy mentors, you can still learn from them. Read their books, listen to their interviews, study their strategies. Success leaves clues, and by immersing yourself in the mindset of successful people, you start to absorb their way of thinking. Your physical environment also plays a role in your success. If you want to develop a wealth-building mindset, create a space that supports that goal. Organize your workspace to reflect focus and productivity. Keep books on financial success within reach. Surround yourself with visual reminders of your goals, whether it's a vision board, inspiring quotes, or even a simple notebook where you track your progress. The more you reinforce the idea of success in your surroundings, the more natural it becomes to think and act in ways that align with financial growth. Another crucial part of creating a powerful environment is removing distractions and negative influences. If you spend hours mindlessly scrolling through social media, consuming entertainment that doesn't serve you, or engaging in conversations that drain your energy, you are wasting valuable mental space. Every moment you spend in a disempowering environment is a moment you could have spent learning, growing, and taking action toward your financial goals. Be ruthless about what you allow into your life. Protect your energy, your focus, and your mindset. At the end of the day, your environment either pushes you toward financial success or pulls you away from it. The most successful people are intentional about who they surround themselves with, what they consume, and how they structure their daily lives. If you want to change your financial reality, start by changing your environment. When you put yourself in a space that supports success, mentally, physically, and socially, you set yourself up for growth. And from there, financial success becomes inevitable. Sustained financial success isn't just about making money, it's about mastering consistency. Too many people chase quick wins, hoping for a lucky break, a big investment payoff, or an overnight transformation. But real, lasting wealth is built through disciplined, long-term effort. It's about making the right decisions over and over again, even when they don't seem to be making an immediate difference. It's about sticking to a plan, staying committed to growth, and never letting short-term distractions pull you away from your long-term vision. The people who build true financial independence aren't the ones who make the most dramatic moves. They're the ones who stay consistent. One of the biggest mistakes people make is expecting immediate results. They start saving, investing, or building a business, and when they don't see massive returns right away, they get discouraged. They stop putting in the effort because they believe it's not working. But the most powerful financial results come from the principle of compounding, not just in money, but in habits. Small actions, repeated consistently, lead to massive transformations over time. Whether it's investing a small amount every month, developing a high-income skill, or staying disciplined with your spending, the key is to keep going even when progress seems slow. Success in any area, including financial growth, is about momentum. The hardest part is getting started. But once you build a rhythm, every action builds on the last. Think of it like a flywheel. At first, it takes a huge amount of effort to push, but once it starts spinning, it becomes easier and easier to maintain its motion. The same is true with your financial habits. The more consistently you take action, the more effortless success becomes. But the moment you stop, the momentum slows down and it takes even more effort to get started again. This is why discipline is one of the most valuable traits you can develop. It's easy to take action when you feel motivated, but motivation is temporary. It comes and goes. Discipline, on the other hand, keeps you moving forward even when you don't feel like it. It's waking up early to work on your business when you'd rather sleep in. It's sticking to your investment plan when the market is volatile. It's saying no to unnecessary expenses so you can put that money towards something more valuable. Discipline isn't about depriving yourself, it's about staying committed to a bigger vision. One of the most effective ways to stay consistent is to create systems. Willpower alone is not enough. If you rely on sheer motivation, you will eventually burn out. The most successful people set up their lives in a way that makes consistency easy. They automate their investments, set up habits that support their goals, and create environments that minimize distractions. They make financial success a natural byproduct of their daily routines, rather than something they have to force themselves to do. Another key part of consistency is tracking progress. What gets measured gets improved. If you don't track your financial growth, you won't see the small wins that keep you motivated. It's easy to feel like you're not making progress when you only focus on the big picture, but when you track your savings, investments, or business revenue over time, you see tangible proof that you're moving forward. Even small improvements add up. The key is to stay committed and trust the process. Consistency also means staying adaptable. Some people give up when things don't go exactly as planned, but setbacks are a natural part of any journey. The most successful people don't quit when things get difficult. They adjust their approach and keep going. If an investment doesn't perform well, they learn from it and make better decisions in the future. If a business strategy doesn't work, they pivot and find a new solution. They don't let temporary failures define them. Instead, they use them as stepping stones to greater success. At the end of the day, success is not about what you do once. It's about what you do consistently. The people who win financially aren't the ones who make the occasional smart decision. They're the ones who make smart decisions day after day, year after year. They show up, put in the work, and stay committed to their goals, even when it's not easy. That's what separates those who struggle financially from those who build lasting wealth. It's not about luck, talent, or intelligence. It's about the simple, powerful habit of staying consistent.